Time to change it up.
Let's look at the fun.
Would you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep.
Alright, so I was planning on doing this with the bugs, but the bugs weren't available on Helldivers 1, so there I am. Also, I have no idea what happened to my mic quality, like, at all. It just started doing this, so I'm sorry. Alright, so basically we're just going to be covering over, like, the basic enemies of difficulty 10, because if I play anything above that, I'm going to die, because I'm not very good at this game. I'm not as good as I used to be. Nowhere near. Holy shit, that mic quality. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened to it. I really don't. Ooh. Alright, first thing I'm going to be going over are the Hulks. Now, I presume you clicking on this, you already know what the normal Hulks do in Helldivers 2. So I'm going to be talking what they do in 1, which is exactly the same thing. Now, the thing is, in the first game, right, there was the unarmored Hulk, and then there was the armored Hulk. Now, just one more thing before I go any further. I tried looking at the wiki to get it, you know, the specifics down, but that didn't work, so instead I'm going straight for the equivalents, okay? Okay, good. So sorry to interrupt. You don't gotta be an expert to guess which one does which. The armored one fucking shoots you, and the lightly armored one tries to stab you. He turns into a British man and, like, burning him in the... The guy who tries to shoot you is American, and the other one is British.
Birmingham is a fucking shit up.
Yeah, that's pretty simple, right? Good? But keep it up? There's not much to keep up with, okay. The one that tries to stab you in the first game is the heavy flamer in the second game, and the one that tries to shoot you in the first game is the same one that tries to blow you up in the second game. Alright, next up is the tank. It's a tank. What do you want me to say about it? Nothing's changed about it. Rather, nothing of note changed about it. The main thing that has changed is that they added a new tank, the Shredder. That's about it. There's not much of a difference between the first and second game when it comes to tanks, so I'm not gonna lie. Unless we're talking about the tank towers. I don't like them. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I am sitting in, like, my mexer or something and I get sniped across the map, straight fucking JFK'd. Arrowhead, please bring me back in my tank. I miss my tank. Alright, next up, Devastator. Alright, Devastators, because they've kind of changed from the first game and the second game. The main thing that I've noticed that has changed about them, other than their appearance, they look really ugly in the first game. Probably because they're part clinker. We didn't like clinkers around here, but look at that. Look how easy they are to take out. Look at that. Easy. Light work versus in the second game, they got the little stupid fucking shield right in front of them. That's them. That's them. I fucking hate them. Honestly, I don't like them in the second game. First game, they're fine. But as far as I can remember, the only Devastator-like thing that was in the first game is that minigun boy, which was kind of easy to take down, especially y'all just fucking team shot him. Alright, now we move on to the last thing, the fucking grunts, the equivalent to the grunts, like the little ooga booga. I'm gonna shoot you and miss every single shot, but when I'm on the turret right next to a base, I'm gonna absolutely obliterate you, and then you're not gonna have any fun. Actually, y'all just saw it there in the gameplay. Y'all just saw it. That was basically the Chainsaw Boys, you know, Denji. That's what we call them. Not really. I don't really call them that. I call them Chainsaw Boys, but my boys call them that. You're never gonna believe this, right? The main difference between them is their look. They essentially do the exact same thing that they do in the second game, except in the first game, they look gross and disgusting, and I hate looking at them. To be honest with you, I wish that they got buffed instead of the Devastators. I'm not gonna lie, because they kind of just get bullied a lot, 24/7. Like, at least in the first game, right, because of the perspective, it was at least a little bit harder to deal with them. But in the second game, they're so easy to deal with, man. They are so easy to deal with. You can hit them with a stun SMG, which is the equivalent to the Pummeler in the new Patriot fucking Snowmen, that Warbond. I'll get to that. I'm gonna update my video on that whenever I get the Purifier. But yeah, you can just stun lock them over and over again, and they were just piss easy to deal with. Alright, now we move on to the Chainsaw Boy, or from the Chainsaw Boys to the Rocket Boys, which are the Rocket Boys in the second game. You know, the little skinny clankers. It's them. That's it. In the first game, I would say that they weren't nearly as predictable as they are in the second game. And that again mainly is because of the perspective. You know, you've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. Honestly, you should probably go play Helldivers 1 yourself just to try it out. You know, it's not expensive. Alright, yeah, the Rocket Boys literally do the exact same thing. There's, like, you know how I was talking about in the other ones where there at least would be some difference? The only difference is their appearance. They look gross. Speaking of gross, the next one is like a bubble of flesh. I would say these guys are more so like the you know the clankers in the second game with like the knife hands? Yeah, this is them. Unevolved. Primitive. Whatever word that can go with primitive synonyms. Yeah. Honestly, in the first game, they were kind of cooking. I'm not gonna lie. This may be a skill issue on my part, but there would be times where they would catch me lacking. Let me put this in perspective for you, right? Imagine this. There's a lot of shit happening on your screen, and you're focusing on your character. You're focusing on your character and, you know, the big boys, so you don't get obliterated by a rocket. And then these tiny little gremlins come up to you and nod your ankles, and then you're dead. This is a bit of a skill issue on my part, but they were annoying. I'm not gonna lie. They got butchered in the second game. They look a lot cooler now. They do. They look a lot cool. They don't look Bloodborne inspired, but they got botched in the second game, despite serving the exact same purpose. Alright, that's everything. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to use the rest of this video to go on a rant about the minigun Devastators because I fucking hate them now. I don't know what they did to these things, but they are fucking... What did they give them drugs? Are they giving them crack? Why are they so accurate now? Like, they tweaked them so hard, man. Oh my god, and the fact that Devastators now, they spawn in like in the 10s, it's so, like, it's so unfun to play against sometimes, man. It really is. I've gone back to fighting bugs with those stupid ass fucking bow spitters that I despise. Just let me fight the squids. I want to fight the squids. Let me fight the squids. Release them already, please. Give me my tank back in the process. I want my bastion. I sound like a fucking Twitter user just complaining, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand the amount of times I could just be chilling and just vibing, doing my own thing, just doing the objective, and then 10 of them are just on my case, just like that, at the snap of okay. The stuttering, man. The stuttering is gonna make me fucking scream. You know what else is gonna make me scream? Sing one of those damn Devastators again. And another thing, right? Another thing. The Rocket Devastators, I don't know about y'all, but I have been getting juggled by them. Straight manhandled, tossed like a salad, like a cheerleader on a football team. Literally tossed up for 30 seconds straight. I have the clip too. I'm gonna put the clip right here.
Empty!
Okay, that's the end of the video. My legs are extremely sore, and I'm editing with one eye because my left eye is really fucking swollen. I can't make that joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. Y'all have a good one. I can't see. I'm like Captain Hook Sparrow. I can't think of a famous pirate. Blackbeard? I don't fucking know.
Bro, hold on. Let me talk. Bro, moving stiff when he walk. I'm too tight, got the G on my... Like, I'm too tight, got the G, I'm in court.